best choice. I made it. So it is great to be here. I love this community. And today we'll be talking about a very important topic, concept of health. Also, we'll be hearing stories as well. I will announce some information, what's going on with Coral Club. Concept of health is just 4 simple steps, but a lot of people don't know what it is. Maybe this is your first time on maybe you are listening to the recording. Welcome and stay tuned. So, 4 simple steps we have Roman, who will be sharing with us. Just stay tuned, take your pen or pencil and paper and write it down. Roman, go ahead.
Thank you, Ola. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Wellness Spotlight. It's great privilege to be here with you today and share this information that changed my life almost 6 years ago and changed the life of many other people since I learned this information. Before I get to the crux of the information, I want to ask you to just imagine the situation. A very rich person comes to you and saying, pick any car in the world you want, and I'm going to give it to you for free. And there is only one string attached. This is the car you're going to drive for the rest of your life. You cannot change it, you cannot replace it, you cannot sell it. It's your car for life. Sounds good, free car, don't have to pay for it. Sounds not so good because you understand that if it breaks, then you have no car to drive. Here's the thing, we are given this car at birth, it's called our body. And we drive this car on the highway of life. And the way we maintain our body will determine how far, how quick, and how well, I'm talking about quality of ride, will go on our life highway. So today you will learn from us not only some steps, which Ala said 4, I'm going to give you 2 bonus steps if you stay until the end of my presentation at least, but you will get the 6 steps from 4 and 2 bonus steps from us, and you will hear what those steps create, what they design to do, and how they help people around the world to change their quality of life and maintain that car that's given to them at birth for free, but it requires maintenance. So let's get started. Our body is about 70% water. It's common knowledge, everybody who goes to school know this, but once we graduated the school, we forgot about it. I was the same. I forgot about it, and until I met Coral Club, I did not drink water. I drank anything else but water. The result? Horrible. Fatigue, headaches, knee problems, back problems, and a lot of other things that I thought was part of aging. Guess what? Not so much. 6 years later, I don't have any of those problems because I learned to drink water. What is about water? You need to know 2 things. Water has to have certain quality and certain quantity that we have to drink per day. And it's not 2 glasses, 8 glasses, 2 liters, a gallon, because it's different for each of you. Your lifestyle, your weight, your habits will determine how much water do you want to drink or do you need to drink. Now, I'm not going to tell you what it is. You ask the person who invited you here, and they will share with you exactly how to calculate your own amount of water per day. Now, step number 2 in our concept is cleansing, or internal hygiene, as I like to call it. Sounds very fancy, but you all know about hygiene. You wash your hands, you clean, you brush your teeth, you take a shower. How many of you cleanse your body inside on a regular basis? I doubt many. I definitely didn't do it. No surprise, my stomach was hurting me since age of 21 up until the age of 40. I was either on a diet or on medication. Once I cleansed that thing, the intestine, I have not had problems with my stomach since. So the cleansing process contains of 3 simple steps. Cleanse your body from toxins. We breathe them from the air. We drink them from the drinks or liquids that we drink, and we eat them with the food. Second, get rid of parasites, those little creatures that we have in our body, whether we want it or not, and they steal in this stuff from us, the nutrients that we need. And cleanse your intestine. And the intestine is the place where you digest all the foods, and that's the place where your mindset lives. That's the place where immunity lives. Everything lives in your intestine. And many people don't bother cleaning it. They thinking it's clean. Look at the pipe in the sink under the kitchen tub, and you will see what's happening there. The third step is nutrition, but not just eat this and don't eat that. Rather, think what is inside of your food, the nutrients. And we need 5 types of nutrients. I'm going to go over very quickly about them. I'm not going to tell you why you need 5. Again, I'll refer you to the person who invited you here. But you need vitamins and minerals. Everybody knows that. You need fatty acids and amino acids. A little bit less people know about it, and very few people know that you need enzymes. So if you don't get any of these 5 in any given day, your body is not getting healthier, it's actually getting sicker. So, or aging. Guess what? Find out what and why you need these 5. The next step is protection. Once we have our body hydrated and it doesn't deteriorate as fast as it usually does, once it cleansed and it doesn't create all this nuisance inside of your body, and I'm talking legal terms, guys, I'm sorry, I'm a lawyer by trade, not a doctor, but I'm giving you this information because I lived it myself for the last 6 years. So we want to make sure that our body doesn't get bombarded by free radicals on a daily basis. So what do? We take antioxidants. We want to make sure our immune system is strong. So what do? We take products that help us to strengthen our immune system. And now, when we do that, everything sounds good. Our body starts to rejuvenate itself from inside out. And that's how we get rid of many problems that you will hear later in the results section of our presentation today. But I promise 2 more steps. And these steps are free, meaning everybody can do it. Step number 1 is your mindset. Who is responsible for your life? Who is responsible for your health? You, or maybe doctors or insurance companies, or your employer, or your parents, or your children? No, you. And only when you're responsible, you can take control of that and you can actually change it. Second step is your physical activities of daily living, exercise, sleep, proper nutrition. All of those things outside of the 4 steps that I mentioned before affect your lifestyle, affect your health, and you need to learn and master those. And again, we can help you with those as well. So very quickly, 6 steps: mindset, physical part of your life, hydration, internal hygiene, cellular nutrition, and protection. You do these 6, your body will act like new. At least that's what I experienced with my body. And I wish you all to figure it out and do the best you can do with your life and your health. Thank you. Alla, back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Roman. This was so good. And now you guys know how important those 6 steps in our life, how important it is to take care of our body, and not only to take care of our cars or houses, make sure the house is clean, make sure, it's important we're breathing the good, fresh air, not dusty air. So I am so thankful about this program. It is a beautiful tool that we have to learn and to share with others. And now this is the time to share our stories. I love this part because you get so inspired and those stories can impact a lot of people's life. So here we go. We have first story who's going to be sharing with us is Irina from Florida. Go ahead, Irene.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Alla, so much. And yes, I am here to share one of my many, many results. Because I only have a few minutes, I could talk about my results throughout the whole Zoom, but here goes nothing. I guess I picked one of the biggest ones. I have been suffering with depression for about 5 years, again, due to all of the things that are connected, as Roman had mentioned, that if one thing fails, if we don't care about our body as a whole, then everything goes. And one of those things was depression, that I was treated for depression for 5 years. I was on heavy antidepressants because nothing was helping me. And once I started Coral Club, within 90 days, my depression was history. I will tell you more that my depression, I suffered from panic attacks as well. I couldn't sleep at night. But just being on the concept of health, just starting out on the first week, I was able to wean off of the antidepressants with no side effects because my body was receiving all of the basic things that Roman again mentioned. And I was so glad to wean myself off. And it's been 3 years now that I am depression free, I am panic attack free, and I'm just happy and healthy. And but I follow the concept of health all these three years, and I never want to be without it because the maintenance is very, very important. So I am glad that I have found Coral Club, and next time I will share more of my results. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Alla.
Now we are going to New York and we're gonna listen to Katrina's stories. Go ahead, Katrina.
Hi. Thank you, Alla. Great results from Irina. You know, my results will be similar, but who nowadays never experience a headache? I don't know. I didn't meet those people, to be honest. My first headache that I remember hit me when I was 11 years old. And then it just got worse and worse. And finally, it's got to migraines. And the migraines was so severe that, first of all, I became allergic to the medications for migraines. So nothing was helping. I just had to lock myself in a dark room and try fall asleep. The ones who knows what's the headache, you basically cannot function at all. So I was losing my life. First from my childhood, I would say, then from my teenage years, and you know how upsetting it could be, then from my family. And then Coral Club came to my life. My husband brought the first program, just the first step, and we started to use the Coral Detox Plus. And I didn't realize, like, just in 1 month, everything changed. First, my family noticed that mom doesn't like her anymore in her room, for whatever reason, but mom is all the time with the family. And then I realized, like, oh, it's not even headaches. It's nothing. Everything was gone. Now I understand why it happened. Now I can explain why it's happened. But then it just was like a miracle. It was a miracle that I was ready to share to everyone. And I hope you can find at least one person who suffers from headaches and who want to change their life for better. Alla, back to you.
Katrina, thank you. It's amazing. Yes, it is important when they say, you know, when mama's happy in the house, everybody's happy. Thank you for sharing your stories. And we have Sergi in Florida. Sergi?
Hey guys, nice to be here. I'll start with my issues and what the solutions are from going through the program. My issues were lactose intolerance. Whoever knows what that is knows what it is, but actually, if somebody doesn't know, it's basically sensitivity to dairy products, milk, cheese, and you name it. You get the stomach aches, gas, and the runs, diarrhea, everything. I had also food sensitivities, so my list of foods kept on going, adding to the list. So I knew that later on during the day, I'd have issues with that. I had skin issues, like rashes that I had to wear long sleeve shirts to work so people won't ask questions. And of course, being in a healthcare position, you don't want to have your patients question your health while you're taking care of them. We also were shocked that the doctor I was seeing, my primary doctor, couldn't help me. They're like, well, you know, get used to that. Don't eat those foods that's making you sick. Just don't eat those foods, drink more water, and get used to it. So that shocked me and my wife, but thank God we found out about the 90-day program. And within 2 months, here are my solutions, meaning I could eat everything. I did a test, got most of the foods that I usually get sick from, and I ate it and nothing happened. Lost weight, actually lost more than 20 pounds within that course. And people at work, family, they've noticed the skin cleared up. And that's the short term, meaning that was what I saw pretty quickly. And then long term, I noticed I'm getting sick less, much less. And if I do get something, it's very short timeline, meaning it's within a lot shorter than most people. And that's why I'm so happy to be part of the Roman, right? That was the initial program. Now it's just maintenance. Like Roman said, we need to maintain that car we got, and happy to do so, and don't know what would I've done without it. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thanks.
So we now know that this is a great tool to get better with the health and even lose those couple pounds that we don't want to have it that bothers us.
Exactly.
Okay, and now are we moving to another story? We have Asim. Please tell us where are you coming from? We'll be happy to hear your stories. Asim?
Asim, you need to unmute yourself.
Okay, here we go. Hello, everybody. So my name is Asim. I live in Pennsylvania, and I've known Roman for almost 15, 20 years. So we were friends before. Then we became pretty much, he reeled me into taking these vitamins because he knew that I do take high quality vitamins. And I had some knee problem and overall health issue. Like, I could feel that, my belly was getting big, and no matter what I do, I could not, shrink it. So I did a couple of detox, and I switched to a couple of vitamins initially, and then I totally switched over. After a couple of years, I totally switched over to Coral Club. I drink water. I take Coral Mine, and I do what you call the fish oil, the H500, Pentacon. They all work magic. I start taking them for my knee pain, and later I realized that I have improved my sleep habits. So that was a big plus. And after doing a couple of detox, I realized that I have lost my waist size. So that was all big pluses that I got in bonus because I switched over to Coral Club just for my knee pain. And it took me a while. For first couple of months, I didn't realize any changes, but afterwards, it was like unbelievable. So I am hooked on to Coral Club for life. Thank you, Roman, for that. Thank you, Ella. Back to
Oh,
you.
yeah, we're trying to figure out with the microphones. Thank you, Asim, for your amazing stories. Yes, thank you so much. It's so inspiring. And this is not just one-time program. This is lifetime habits. This is our journey, and doesn't matter how old are you, no matter age, health is something that we'll be forever thankful that we made those choices, that we took control of our lives, we took control of our health and of our family health and friends. Like we just right now heard from Asim that Roman knew him for a long time, and he thought of him and shared with him with information. And we have a beautiful results and happy people. So if you are right now thinking, where can we get this amazing program and how can you get it? So we have Alina Stolarova who will explain it to us and share with us the information. Where can you get the concept of health and what it is?
Hi,
Alina?
everyone. Hi, Ala. How are you guys doing today? It was so nice and sweet to listen to those benefits that everyone got health-wise. And my job today is to tell you how you can be communicating with Coral Club money-wise, right? Like today, I'm not going to tell you the compensation plan, but I would like to explain briefly what kind of choices you have. So for people that are just want to use the product, like, you know, you've heard those testimonials, it's a high quality product. And if you want to order it online or in Europe, we have locations, the offsite offices where you can come in and purchase the product. So all you need to do is to put your email address, your phone number, your name, like basic information, like any other membership, you know, when you join some grocery store, Costco, or anything else. So you join in order to be able to purchase the product. This is how I started. This is how we all started, just buying the product with a discounted price. Second option, second way to be with Coral Club is when you actually when you already got your results and you start sharing, like Sergey said, that people at work, you know, or notice his results, like, and pretty much all of us, you know, people start noticing. So this is when you start sharing, you start telling people about this concept of health, you start telling them about what kind of company it is. And the company, Coral Club, wants to say thank you, right? Kind of just for referrals. And here we're not talking about business. This is, again, you referring other people to become clients and join the company. And the percentage that you can get, the cashback, varies from 5 to 25%. It's not much, but you know, it's a couple extra $100 a month to pay your phone bills or anything like that. And the third way to be with Coral Club, to take advantage of a Coral Club, is when you want to do it as a part-time business, or if you want to even, you know, spend more time, because we're talking about investing your time here. And this is when you become a distributor. And again, for the company offers you a great compensation plan. And on top of this, you can get real estate bonuses, you can get car bonuses, and now recently we got educational bonuses where you can get the money to pay for your kids' education, which is, in my opinion, great, because you can, if you already got like 2 cars and an apartment, so now you want to pay for your kids' education. So here are 3 options. And again, you might want to start just being as a client, order the product online, or later on, like all of us here, the speakers, we're doing a business, and we also have something, some secret today that we're going to tell you what's coming up next. And again, this is what the company organizes. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Alan?
Thank you, Alina, so much for this information, because it's a great opportunity. If you decide go with Coral Club, either be just a client, customer, or if you can have an opportunity. I mean, there is an opportunity here to have as a business. And I am going to share a couple more things as we're wrapping up our Zoom here. We have exciting news for you. So in September, on the days is on September 22nd, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, we're going to have a conference in Sacramento, California. And if this is something that you thinking to come and explore and see what it is, learn more about the company, and see if this is a great opportunity for you. So we still have a time to register, and to get more information, you can ask a person who invites you. They will explain you how to register. And I hope I can see you there. So you can say, hi, Alla. Thank you for announcing about the conference we have. And another announcement about our next webinar, Zoom, we are going to have in mid-July. So stay tuned for exact date. And thank you so much for coming today. Thank you so much for your time being with us. And see you in July. Stay healthy.